Hi, I'm Lanita Medina from Camden, Maine, and today I want to bring you this little card booklet, and mainly because I've been making a whole bunch of them. Actually, I've made them for many years now, but people keep asking, how did you do that? And can you show us? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you here. And I did just make one for my granddaughter for her third birthday, and that's this one. And so I'll show them to you, and then I'll just get right into making them. So this is the one I just made here, and it opens up like that, and then you can turn it and you can see these things. Now I will add more little fun things because it's her birthday, so I'll add just more color and stuff that I wouldn't normally add if it was more of an adult card. And then I did write some things here, and I wrote some things in Spanish, and just so that she would have both languages since she does speak those. And this one was a little photo shoot that we did of matching and doing fun things. And so that will be her birthday card. And then these here are, oh, and by the way, this one is made with a full sheet of paper. Actually, a full sheet that way. So it's a 6 by 12 basically. And these are made with matte packs. And so this opens the same. Does it open the same? No, it opens a little bit differently. You can just make them however you want. And these are attached to each other with stickers. You can also use washi tape. I like the stickers, but I've used washi tape too. And so again, this just turns like that. And then this is kind of if you wanted to put it into an album or put it into a pocket page, this is what you do to pull it out. This would be the same thing. Some of you have seen these already from the class I taught at Creative Cafe International. I showed this one because I was doing the multi-pocket pages. So, which by the way, the Creative Cafe International virtual class is coming up again, end of February, so you will not want to miss it. I will post the link for that. Lots of fun things. All right, put that one aside. So this one here, I'm just going to open it up. I'll open it up that way. And this is a 12 inch that way. So I'm going to just cut it at 6 inches. And what I want to show you is that most of the paper will not show when you're doing it. And so you can pretty much choose any color. But if you are if you're doing something like this, then there will be a little bit of it showing. And if you're trimming down your pictures, a little bit will show. Notice that nothing shows on this part because I did not trim that down. I trimmed a little bit here down because I wanted the jeans to show because that's what we were wearing. And so your paper choice can be something that matches the theme of what the pictures are if you want. Now this one is this. I just chose this because it was almost the right size. And yeah, let me just bring some of these pictures over here. So I have a little order here. So I would do, let's say that if you want a matte pack on it, and move this out of the way up here. I know, let's see, I want you to be able to see both perhaps. I'm going to raise this just a little bit. Move that out of the way. Move this here, move this here. Get straightened out a bit. And, okay, so if I want to add a little bit of a matte pack, kind of like what I did there, and then I can put this here, and then I can put this here. And then, because I'm set up to show you how to do it with mattes too, I have a picture behind here. So to set it up, it's pretty easy. You're just going to decide where you want your photos and then lay it out on a piece of paper like this. And then if you wanted another matte pack behind here or matte, or let's say you wanted this one, or another photo, then you can put it on the other side. Hopefully that makes sense. And so then, actually this has a photo here, so that's going to go there. And this one can go here. And so what I'm going to do is flip it real quick so you can see. And then when I'm going to bring that up a bit because I think I'm falling off the screen. When I score it, then you'll see how it'll look. So I'm just going to gently grab this and flip it so that you will see how I laid it out. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, no, one of the pictures stayed. All right, let's try this again. So there it is. So you can see that none of the background is going to show, none of the background paper, because all this, actually I did trim that one down, so that is not accurate. This will show a little bit, but this is not what I'm making it on anyway. So so there's that. That's how you're going to lay it out. Now I'm going to make it for you with the paper. I'll flip it again here. There we go. I'm just going to make it for you with the paper to show and adhere it just a little bit so that you can see it. But then the main thing I want to show you is how to use it with matte packs, because a lot of people have matte packs left over and they're thicker, and they seem to flip back and forth a lot better because of the weight. Okay, so scoring blade. I want to move that over a little bit. And I'm being real cautious here on this because I'm telling you, even after making a ton of these, I still get a little bit mixed up. That's why I did it the way I did it. One here, one underneath, and I tuck them under because it's super easy to lose the order that you wanted it in. So I am going to now put this up here so that you can see, and see how this is what's on top. I'm bringing it down, and this I'm bringing down, and I know it's out of your line of vision, but they're sort of where, and then I'm lifting this off and leaving that just like that, because like I said, it can be super confusing. And then this is going to be scored at the 4-inch. I'm going to say that's the most confusing part, is the order of the pictures, because once you figure out what you want, because it flips back and forth, suddenly you'll say, oh, but that wasn't really how I wanted it. And you can just, you can just flip-flop however you want them to flip-flop. Okay, apparently I'm a little off on that one. Oh, I see. Well, all right, so let's fix that right there. I'm just going to fix that there and this. All right, so then I'm actually going to flip the order of this because this doesn't show it all over here. So there it is. And tape runner. Like I said, I'm just going to put a little bit here and put these on. It's kind of hard to see them, huh? So you'll just go by you'll just go by putting them on it right lined up, because it's harder to see the scoring on this color. Now I'm going to flip it. Now here's where it's a little tricky, because now that I'm flipping it, notice that now this one has to go here. This one, of course, is in the middle, and this one goes over here. Right. So that's the part where I always say, "Oh man, I did it again. I got confused." But laying it out like what I just showed you and what I just did, that's the key, because that way, you just have it all laid out, and there. So now you can see, super easy to do it that way. Now that blue will show up, and it won't be that other color that does not go at all. Okay, now these aren't taped very well, so, you know, but there you can see how your little booklet will open up and be like that. Okay, like I said, it's not at all done well. It's just showing you how it can go. Okay, in fact, that one just fell off. But did I even tape it? Briefly. All right, so there's that part. Now let's do it with, I'm off a little bit on that too, huh? Now let's do it with the mats, because that's what I really want to show you, because I like the concept. I'm going to put this up here and work from that. And I'm going to raise it just a little bit. I really want you to see close up, but it is important for you to see the whole thing. Okay, mats. So I had already said that this was going to go here, and this one is going to go here, right? Because that's what this one is underneath here. This one is under here. This one is on top here. So that's how I'm just laying it out without the paper this time. This is going to go here. This is going here. And this is going to go here. So that's my basic layout. I'll pull it back up here. That's my basic layout. And then this is where, to me, it's just kind of fun. It's more of a creative process, I guess. So there is that. These are, and I know this is a little shorter because I had told you how I had cut that down a bit. So I am going to add, this one doesn't show up. I mean, this doesn't show on this. It covers it totally. And this part will show though. So I am going to add a sticker to it. Okay, and this is going to be a lively sticker. By the way, this is from the Super Duper Girl. There are some really fun stickers on this one that I've been using for her. It has all the girl stuff, and there's a Super Duper Boy one too, and I just found super fun things for this. Hey, no wonder they named it Super Duper, huh? Because it is super fun. So now I'm going to just add, I'll put it all the way up. I'm going to add, just make sure that I have the sun in the right direction there. I'm going to add this. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of a gap because I will score it there. I'm going to score it there, and just so that it'll fold. So the only purpose of doing this is so it'll fold, and of scoring it is to make it fold. Okay, so now I know that that goes there. I just don't want to get mixed up. And then what I want to do is now attach this one. Okay, I'm leaving those that way. I'm attaching this one to this one. Okay, so like I said, I'm just keeping it so that I don't get mixed up on what goes where. I've done enough of these that, it can get a little dicey when you get mixed up. Now I want to attach that one to that one. Because it's not going to show, what I put here is not going to show because of the two pictures. Not going to show. I'm going to show you a different way or a different sticker. This one is a really good one, and this one is from Endless Meadows. It's really good because it has empty space in between. And by empty space, I mean when you pop these things out, and by the way, the easiest way to pop them out is to put them under your fingers. Except I'm struggling here, aren't I? So put one onto each finger. And I want to pop them out because I don't need them on this card here. Okay, now I get them off my fingers. Okay, send them all over that way. And this, you just watch how it will score it. So I'm going to, again, not put it on. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a gap. Put that in the middle. Okay, are you holding your breath? I am. I'm holding my breath because things want to move here. And of course, all right, that little piece stayed there. Of course, okay, that's crooked. When you do this at your station, at your scrapbooking area, take those two out. you're sitting down and I'm not, so you will have more control over keeping things straight. Okay, I'm a little ways away from my stuff here, so I'm gonna put that a little closer together, and that should be better. Okay. All right, now I'm going to show you how to score it. Now, so here I go again, just so I'm not mixed up. That's going to go down here. This is going to go down here. Are there any pictures behind there? No. So I'm going to just put this on the middle part here. And remember your little guide here that shows you exactly where it's going to score. And I can see that it's going to score right down that little black line there, which is the part in between the two mats. Okay, so it looks like I'm right on, so I'm going to score it. Not too hard. Let's just see if it scored enough to... I may have to tape it a little bit more because I see what has happened is that I've been playing with this stuff for a bit, so now it's not wanting to stick, but I'll make it stick. We'll make it stick, huh? Make it stick. Stay, stay, stay. Stay so I can show these ladies how to do this. And I might just score it again here just to make sure. Yeah, I ended up using up all my little Endless Meadows pieces here because I liked it so much. I was like, ooh, that's such a perfect way to fold it. Okay, so see that folded very nicely. And then let's see how this one does. This I may have to score a little bit more. I did not play with this one because I want to score on this side because that's where I can see where my line is. So I'm gonna, let's see, I have the guide here. Pull this over just a bit. That looks really good. That's gonna score nicely. All right. So back to why using the stickers or the mats. It's because, oh, that may not want to do as well, huh? That one is a thicker sticker, actually. Okay, so I will score it on this side now that I can see where to score. All right, so that is something I have not encountered too much, is the thicker sticker. Very interesting. Okay, well, I'll just move it over a bit here so it's not as crooked. And I'm going to try it again here. And I'm just going to score a little bit more. Let's see what happens. And that's why I left a little gap also, because I need a gap to be able to fold it. Okay, so that one is doing fine there. And there you go. All right, now I can put my pictures. So that one is, the picture's back here. This picture's going to go here. And it will cover this part, and it will cover that. Like I said, it's going to cover all but this. And then this one will go here. That's why I kept them in order. See how it does? It covers it totally. If you don't want it to cover it totally, well, let's flip now here. This is going to go here. If you want some of the sticker to show, then you will cut the pictures down. And this one ended up a little bit crooked. It actually usually doesn't, but I'm thinking as I was messing with it, I just want to stick this one down a little bit more. And then I'll just decorate a little bit, and you know, when you make yours, it'll be it'll be perfect. Now, something to remember is that these are just for fun. You know, this is something just like super fun for the babies and for the kids or for whoever. I've sent them to my kids when they're at school. I've sent them to them as grown-ups. It's just something fun to be able to get in the mail. So then here, I don't know, how about a sun there? Just a little decoration. And so these are from, I think this is from Fun in the Sun. I'm looking to see what else. So we did have, I think we did have some watermelon there. So I'll put that there. And that's probably enough. Just a few little fun things for Ramona to, you know, pick at and look at. And then I'll write a note there. Okay, and then here on this side, I think I need to move this over just a bit. It has to be right on the line so that it will fold well. So I'm going to move it over a bit. And then, is this one folding? Yeah, that one is folding. And then this one is all folding. So there you go. And then here I could also put, oh, you know, we could put, I want something kiddish. So it can even be, I don't know, it can even be time for an adventure, or they would understand that because we always go on adventures. And then I can write a little note. Actually, I'm going to put that up there, and then I'm going to write a little note there for her. So this will go over to her later, you know, like in a couple of months or something, and I'll write a little note there. So use this space for little notes or little decorations or whatever you want. Okay, so there it is. And then depending on which picture you want first, let's say if that's the picture you want, then you go like that and like that. Now the part I didn't show you yet, and it's really easy to add to it, is adding these. Like if you wanted the little handles on them, the little pieces to, I'm gonna lower this a little bit so you can see better. And that's easy to add in. I think I'll do blue because that's what we're wearing is blue. And these are from the little school days embellishments. They're sticky, so it's a sticker, but they're also tabs. So depending on where you want it, I'll go ahead and put it there. Just you can just tuck it in, and I want to tuck it here. And this could have been done before. I think I probably usually do it after, just because I'm not quite sure how I want it. But that's why I use repositionable, because of this, right? Oh, and you know what, on this one, in this one I did put the tape on right there. So I'm just going to bring this under a bit right there. And then this, you can put a little note, you know, whatever, and then there you go. So sometimes I score it depending on where I'm putting this, but you can just also tilt it like that. So there you go, and then write a little something like this. And there you go, there's your little booklet, all ready to go in the mail. This will fit in a regular envelope with that's a little bit bigger, so a card size envelope that's a little bit bigger than 4x6. All right, have fun making your little cards, making your little birthday greetings, whatever you want it to be, or just have a good day type thing. I've done faith booking with these. I've put scriptures with them, like through the year stuff. It's a very, very fun thing to do. Hey, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Have a great day.